Yo, it's your boy Dctree from Dctree-Nation.com, where we cover hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. Who is going to be the most important Spur for next season? The team is looking great, very deep, very sound defensively, but who is that one guy that will make or break the Spurs season? Before I mention that guy, if you like my content, please sub to the channel. Okay, first off, I want to say is that the thumbnail is misleading. Gotcha, because DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge are not the X factors for next season. Now, obviously, their production and their continued all-star play is important to the Spurs, but they're not the X factor. Another person who is not the X factor is Marcus Morris. I love that pickup. I think it gives the Spurs toughness, integrity on the court, strength up front, but he's not the X factor. Neither is DeMar Carroll. Those are good players, good role players, and they already have nicknames for them online. The Marvelous Five, all the DeMars and Marco and all those names and stuff going together, and that's pretty cool. But those guys are going to be important, don't get me wrong, but they're not the X factor. They're not the one guy that's going to change the season for the Spurs, turn them into contenders. That one guy that will do this is DeJounte Murray. He is the guy that has to make the leap for the Spurs to be relevant again, and not, just a first round exit. For them to get past the first round, for them to make some noise in the West and even possibly make it to the finals, DeJounte Murray has to make that leap. He has to have an MIP type season, most improved player. He has the talent, he has the upside. Before his injury, he was defensive on the second all defensive team. He can make the first. Those are two goals he needs to strive for, to make all defensive first team and the MIP award. He needs to be in the conversation for that, and he's the X factor for the Spurs next season. Another thing about DeJounte Murray is that he does show leadership qualities. He is very pro Spurs. He is online always talking about the Spurs, how he's in love with the team, how he wants to win the championship with the team, how he wants to be a champion with the Spurs and only the Spurs, and how he's training hard on his jump shot. He's constantly sharing things online. Now, he does overdo it, in my opinion, coming off quiet players like Manu and Tony and Tim that may let their game do the talking. He's more vocal, but that's okay. It's a young person's game now. Young people think differently. He's younger than me. I'm not old, but he's younger than I am. So I give him the benefit of the doubt on that. I just hope that he can back up some of these claims. And don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting him to drop 20 every night. But if he can get the Spurs like 15 and 9 and 6 assists, that'll be awesome. And that will put him in the conversation for MIP. He has to be the anchor defensively for this team. They missed him so much last year. And then most of the offensive weapons on other teams are in the guard position on the perimeter. So we're going to need him to shut some people down. I think he has the potential to be a Kawhi defensively. I think he has that upside, and I hope he unlocks that this coming season, because the Spurs need him now more than ever. All right, guys, that's it for this one. For more information on the Spurs, check out the main page, Dctree-Nation.com. Like us on Facebook, and let me know in the comments below, are you excited for Murray's play next season? All right, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.